Hey YouTube, this is my review of the A&K SVD, also known as the Dragunov to some. This gun runs for about $150 new, and as you can see, it's excessively long. First off, I want to point out, mine is not completely as yours would come new. I painted my mag, handguard, and the stock olive drab green just to blend well. Let's start with the magazine, all metal. It is, well, I would honestly call this a high cap for a sniper, but I guess technically it's a mid cap. It holds, I think, 78 something rounds. Enough for a while. Doesn't feel like it's gonna break. Made of metal. Another thing, this sling does not come with it. It's just an AK-47 sling I had laying around, and it definitely doesn't look bad on it. The mag in it is pretty firm. It wobbles side to side though. That bugs me a bunch. Comes with a nice cheek rest. A very nice cheek rest. It's pleather, but still, my cheek doesn't care. Bolt, pretty hard to pull back at first, but you get used to it. I obviously took my orange tip off. Shoots around 550 feet per second with .20 gram BBs. I really don't think you should use .20 gram BBs. You should probably use something like .30, because this gun definitely has the firepower to just do that. Safety, semi-automatic. Another thing I don't like about the gun, you can see the blue of the what's the name for it? Cylinder. Blue of the cylinder. Anyways, that's my only quirk with the gun. The sights are very nice. They're just your typical like AK sights. But instead of a normal AK, hang on, I actually have one. As you can see here, the AK sights only go up to 10. These ones aren't white, but I can tell you that one goes up to 12. So, definitely for longer distance. Really easy to disassemble and upgrade. I've got the screws under here loosened. You will need tiny 1.5 inch Allen screws. So first of all, flash hider will come off. You just got to loosen the screw. Really don't feel like disassembling it for you, but basically, turn this switch here. Kind of a pain because it hurts. That'll come out, which means after, this, if I didn't have it super glued so it didn't wobble, because it does have a little wobble. Okay, that was another big thing with the gun. I had to super glue it because it wobbled after I did my work to it. So you pull that switch, there's a screw under here, this will slide completely off, this handguard will come off, then there's some screws you can take out to get to the hop up, or you got this switch here, this dust cover comes off, take some Allen screws, put them in there, this thing push forward, come back, then your spring will come off, your bolt retention spring will come off, just everything. Then from there you can take out the blue cylinder. Honestly, I was thinking about painting it black just because of the annoyance from the blue, from seeing it while in use when it's not on safety. That's this gun. It's really good. I'm not much into bolt actions, but I definitely like it a lot. Front sight back on. Got that. It definitely looks unique. It's a lot better than the normal, hey, look at my Super 9, hey, look at my KJW M700. No, look at my SVD. Look at how sexy it is, and especially in this green. There's a piece of wood you can see under there, but I made that black because the wood was just completely clashing with it, considering this gun comes completely black, and then you've just got this piece of wood sticking out by your face. No, not okay with me. So that was painted. The gun performs, astoundingly for bolt action. 560mm barrel, in case people were wondering, to upgrade that to a Type bore, which is excessively easy. Good beginner gun to work on, definitely. Is it worth $150 for a sniper? Yes, it's worth $150 because stock, it comes pretty good. And you get some Teflon tape, a Type bore barrel, and you know, you're good. You don't really need to upgrade the spring, it's already pretty beefy. It's definitely more unique than any bolt action, but for $150 you can also get a D-Boys AK, which, I mean, of course this is more accurate, it goes a little bit further, but this definitely shoots 900 rounds a minute with a 9.6 volt, and, I mean, against each other, I mean, you tell me who's going to win. It really just depends on who sees who first, but if you're into sniping, this is good. I'm not much into sniping, but I bought this off a friend, and would like to try the whole sniping business, so, I mean, if you're into it, get it. Definitely worth the money, definitely more unique than, you know, the typical U.S. Army military bolt types. Just wear some gloves when you're pulling the bolt for the first day or so, because it's definitely really stiff. Other than that, I think that's about it. If you want to paint it like I did, just be sure to disassemble it so you don't get paint on everything like a dumbass. Yeah, definitely worth the money if you're into bolt actions, but I would go with an automatic just because I'm not quite the patient type, but if you are, totally go for it. Alright, Avid Airsofter out.